whole or in part. Violators are subject to criminal and/or civil prosecution.
Stephen? Hey, matey? Come on. No! Not you, Bing, you stay there.
Oh, Jacob. Television voice.
Back on papers, thanks, Cole. What do you want, matey? Me? Tell you what. Why don't you pick yourself out a couple of lollies? Yeah.
Start on the sheep yet, Jackal?
Yes, Cole. Yeah, just going down to Fernbrook now. Willie's giving us a hand.
You must have 600 this season. Even with Willie helping, you'll be busy.
Hey, 3. Just take 3. Yeah, it's been a good year, Cole. Best we've had so far. How's the missus?
Oh, fine. How's Dory?
Good. Sends regards.
I haven't seen her in ages. Not since the church social. How are the other littlies?
Good.
Stephen's looking good.
Yeah, nothing ever bothers him. I'll put that on the slate, will you, Cole? Come on, matey. I'll give you a ride. Come on, hang on. See you, Cole.
See you, Jackal.
Hey, mate. Matey, better close the door.
I can't wait it, you silly dilly.
Come on, matey. Go and get them sheep. Hey, what about that dog? You get that dog up here. Come on, Bing. Come on, you old mongrel, come on.
You old mongrel.
Come on, Bing. Come on, Bing. Bing! Bing, get away back. Get away back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep way off. Keep way off. Stevie, you keep that line straight. Keep it straight up to those trees. That's the boy. Hey! 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 Hey, matey! What are you doing? Grab the silly buggers in the nut! Come on, Vic. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give way over. Bing. Bing, come in. Come in. Give way over. Give way over. Come on. Give way over. Get away in there. Go on. Steve! Hey, Bing. Where is he? Yeah, that's right, you lazy mongrel. Steve! Hey, matey. Hey, mate. Stevie!
Dad?
You hiding from me, are you? Hey? You got yourself up a gum tree. Come on. Come on. You've got to get them sheep. Willie's waiting for them sheep. Matey? Here, come on. Haven't got any time for mucking around like this today. Matey? Stephen! Stephen! You get yourself the boundary fence, walk along it! Walk along the fence! Hey, matey! Where are you, Stephen? Hey, matey! Matey! Hey! Where are you, mate?
Dad? Dad? Dad?
Hey, mate! Stephen! Stephen! Hey, matey! Stephen! Hey, matey!
Dad, I found the lamb. I found the lamb. Bean, where are you, Bean?
Stephen! Stephen!
It's the bloody trouble with people today, Frank. Can't live together. You know, I'm beginning to lose me faith in human nature. At least if we're up in Sydney.
No need to get all worked up, killer. The heat's getting to you.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Killer, Jacko here. Got this something real quick, mate. Young Stevie's wanted off. I can't find him.
You follow the fences, right, matey? Follow the fences. Fences always lead somewhere. Look for smoke or lights. That way you'll always find your way home. Good boy, matey.
Lost? Well, are you sure he hasn't gone home? Kids do run away, you know, Jack. It's my first weekend off since last month. Can't you handle it yourself? Oh, 8 or 9 of us, maybe 10. Oh, I could ask him. Okay, Jack. But I bet he's home before dark. Yeah. Yeah, Connell's Road. Yeah.
Hey, what's happening at the station? You going back to work, Fred?
Need some of you boys to look for Jacko's kid. He's gone walkabout.
Here we go again. Fred's getting all dressed up to run around for O'Day.
Come on, I need at least 4 of you.
Ah, it ain't 6 o'clock yet, Fred.
I told Jack I'd fetch some of you. Now, you coming or not?
I'll come with you. You're always fetching for O'Day, Fred. Wake up to yourself. Too late for that.
G'day, Fred. Settle. Hello, Grumps.
I'm asking you one more time. Who's going to give me a hand at Fernbrook?
Kids get lost all the time. Jacko's kid's no different.
Jacko's boy, Stephen. What's up? He's gone missing. Jack O'Day's called for volunteers to go to Fernbrook.
Well, what are we waiting for?
One more round before you go, eh?
Wouldn't expect you to go, Grumps. Your booze is more important than a mate's kid.
Take a look at home on your way. He's probably under the house. O'Day is calling you out on a wild goose chase.
Time, fellas.
Time? What do you mean, time?
Exactly that. Jack wants help, and this bar's closed as of now.
You can't do that.
You do your loss if you don't give service to the public.
2 minutes. Everyone out. When you come back, there'll be free drinks for everyone.
That won't be for today.
Dad? Dad?
Jacko! Oh, Jacko.
Going down to the main paddock, killer. Young fella probably come back that way.
Now, hang on. Fred and the boys are going to be here soon. We'll organise ourselves.
I can't wait that long, killer. Be dark in 2 hours. Want to get down there and light a fire, send up some smoke.
Jacko, Fred and the boys will be here any minute. You took your time, Fred. Oh, look at them.
What do you expect this time of day and on a Saturday? Now, come on, fellas. No more booze till we find young Stephen.
Probably hiding under a bloody log, the little blighter.
Probably out of the house at arms.
Well, where's Cyril? What happened? Couldn't you find him?
He's with Larry and Al. They've gone down to the Balfour place. They'll cut back and we'll meet them on the way back.
Oh, great. We'll probably have to go looking for them, too.
Cyril knows this bush like the back of his hand, O'Day. The kid'll be on his shoulders and back here before you walk a mile.
Harry, Jacko's in the paddock. Will you go and give him a hand?
Yeah.
Fred, you and Ray and you cross the cattle grid at Balfour's. I'll sort this lot out and meet you back here.
I guess you're right, Jack. You come with me, Grumps?
Yeah, fat lot of good standing here.
Well, see you, Jack.
Yeah, see you, Ray. Come on, Eric. You too, Pete. Bruce, leave the bottle.
Jack O'Day and Fred and the boys are spread out all the way to Balfour's. Don't worry, old son. We'll find them, Jacko.
I'll head for here, Harry, once he sees the smoke. He'll be watching for the lights at home, too. Knows he's got to be in before dark, otherwise he gets a tongue lashing from Dory. You know what Dory can be like?
Oh, the missus will be all right. Vic's sending Ruth and Pat over to stay with Dory. Vic will be here himself shortly.
Shouldn't have told Dory. She'll start worrying. She won't say nothing, but she'll start to worry. Oh, no, mate, he'll see the smoke. Well, you saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Fred, we're on to it.
G'day, Ruth. G'day, Pat. Where's Davey?
Over at Dory's. He's been there all day. Hope he's not too much for her, though. She's really got enough on her mind now.
Yeah. Had any more news about Stephen?
No, nothing. Sooner we get over there, the better, though.
Yeah, righto.
You can have that, yes. I can have that, love. Just have to bring it over.
I reckon we're going to need a few more blokes up there. What do you think, Fred?
Hmm?
It might be a good idea if you go up the highway, stop a few cars. I'll see if I can find Jackson and the boys.
Killer, that's the highway to Sydney, Melbourne and Canberra. I've half the bloody tourists in Australia here.
Look, I reckon it's worth the punt, mate. We're going to need a lot of help on that scrub.
All right, son.
You followed us home that night. You went to the dance with Jacko. We wouldn't let the boys drive us home. You kept stopping and waiting. Come on, Dory. You remember that bloke? You know, those really big ears that used to stick out. You used to meet him behind the back of the shed.
Pat.
Oh, gee.
Pat. Pat, why don't you cut it out?
I'm only trying to cheer her up, Ruth.
We'll go after her then. Wonder when Jacko's coming home, Pat?
Well, according to the boys...
It's real quiet out there. Wouldn't you say so, Auntie Pat?
Suppose it is, Dory. Tell you what, Dory. We'll light up more lanterns so the whole house is alight. Stevie's a bush boy. Be looking for his lights to lead him home.
Oh, nightbirds, Pat. Isn't it funny? Some of us live by day, and some of us live by night. But I wonder what would happen if a daybird suddenly had to live by night, or its chicks.
Come on, Dory. We don't want to start getting morbid now. There are some good bushmen out there searching right now. I bet they've found him already.
Yeah. I'll bet they have too, Auntie Pat.
Stephen! Where are you? Stephen! Where are you, Hey! I dropped my beer!
We shouldn't have those drunks looking for the kid, Fred. They might get lost. Why don't you do something about it?
What do you want me to do? Jack organised it.
So what else is news? Hey, Harry! Harry!
Doing out here on a night like this? The kid's gonna freeze to death. He'll get gobbled up by some giant frog.
Say, Charlie, say, no frogs around here.
There's plenty of land grabbers, though. Lots of snakes.
Hey, kid, you can come on out. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
No, just a swift kick in the bum.
Come on, he might hear you, Ron. Not a chance. He's probably home by now.
Yeah. You want another bowl? Find the killer gonna wring his bloody neck. Yeah, do it, mate.
Stephen!
Jacko, come on, wake up.
Stephen, matey. Didn't mean to drop off like that, Harry. Sorry. Hear anything?
No, nothing. He'll probably be home by now. Come on, we better get a move on, otherwise they'll be looking for us.
Don't know what Dory's going to say if the little fellow hasn't turned up at home. Oh, man should never let him wander off like that, Harry.
Think we'd better head back towards Abbey Green. Pick up your ute on the way. Okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
Gotta find my dad too. We found the lamb, but it died, poor thing. But you haven't got lots of sheep, have you? Don't go out there, naughty men will get you.
From the tiny town of Guyra in the New England Ranges comes the major Australian news this morning. Hundreds of local farmers and bushmen are combing bush country near Guyra, looking for a missing 4-year-old boy, Stephen Walls, son of a local shearer, Mr. Norman Walls. Stephen has been missing since yesterday afternoon. Local police have asked for volunteers to assist the Guyra community in the search, as most of the area in the ranges is heavily timbered.
I thought we'd be the only blokes here, mate.
Oh, yeah. I would have thought so, too.
Looks like enough people have turned up to look for the little fella.
I suppose they've all got kids at home. Like us, eh?
Suppose so, mate. going?
Well, to tell you the truth, Roy, I wouldn't know what's going on. There's some blokes searching over in the gully there and some more on the other side. They're all over the place. I don't know where we're going.
I brought a couple of horses.
Yes, so's everyone, mate. Doesn't seem to be doing much good, though. Listen, O'Day, let's get on with it. You got enough bloody men here. How far can a 4-year-old kid walk? We should be able to pull him in by lunchtime.
Oh, you're the group that's coming the gravel truck? Yeah. Okay, look, head out to Fernbrook. When you get the homestead, turn left, fan out and head over towards the creek. Okay?
Hang on, Jack. You already sent some blokes over to cover that area.
What's the matter with you coppers? We going to find the kid or not? Be pretty embarrassing for you if you don't.
Listen, you want to find this kid?
Yeah, I want to find him.
So do I. And I'm doing everything in my power.
Doing everything? Seems to me you just keep talking about it.
And all you're doing's getting in my road. Now, you've been warned.
Mrs. Walls, this is Constable Bindai. He's going to find your son's tracks.
No. Don't touch that, it's mateys.
Now I'm going to find your boy.
Is he all right? I know he's all right. I know he is.
Look at them, sleeping it off. Fat lot of good they're going to be in the heat of the day.
Yeah, most of them were in the pub last night when we called for volunteers.
And they sounded like it. Enough noise and carry on to frighten the kid out of his wits. At least they'll be off the booze today.
Drunk or not, we're going to need every man in the district.
You better keep an eye on Jacko, mate.
Don't worry. I'll look after him.
Armadale?
Go ahead.
It's Gyra here again.
Yes, Dawn?
Constable O'Day's gone back to the station.
What about Abbey Green?
No, there's no telephone at Abbey Green Church.
How are you connecting him?
He has to come in to make calls.
Is that Gyra?
Oh, Inspector, I'm putting you through now.
Inspector James from Armadale.
Constable O'Day, sir.
The sergeant's not in.
Oh, well, he's controlling the highway traffic.
Oh, well. Heard you're having a hard time with the search. Something of a problem?
No, not a problem, sir. Not what you'd call a real problem. Just a 4-year-old boy fighting for survival in the bush, sir.
I know all about that, O'Day. Surely with Fred, Frank, yourself, you have the manpower.
Manpower? Sir, I was trained in Sydney. Most of my blokes are city blokes. We know about street corners and house numbers. But the bush, sir. A tiny child probably knows more about the bush than you or I, with respect, sir. I don't know how many mistakes we've made already.
No talk of mistakes. That would be most embarrassing.
The bushmen are...
I'm not interested in bushmen. We're running this show. Get out there and find them.
Sir, we're doing our best.
O'Day, I don't know what it is with you and Fred, but you two had better get your act together.
Sir, I and every man out here want that boy found at all costs. But short of the bloody army, I'm concerned about our chance of finding him alive.
Now, that's the most sensible thing you've said today. Army. There's a unit on bivouac somewhere around. Yes, Jack, I'll get you some help. Consider it done. And keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Is that you, Jacko? It's you, Cannon.
Good morning, Dolly. Could I have a word with you, please?
Who's at the door now, Dory? Oh, Cannon Pritchard, Ruth. Oh, Cannon.
How are you, Ruth? And the children? I didn't see Victor at church last Sunday.
He's busy with the sheep, Cannon. I'll see he gets here next Sunday.
Good. I think I'll just have a word with Dolly. Hey, Dolly?
Yeah, well, I'll go and give Pat a hand.
Glorious day, wouldn't you say, Dolly? Beautiful. How's Norman?
Jackson's good, thanks, Cannon.
This is a very anxious time for you, Dolly. We must pray, my dear. One thing we must face, my dear. Stephen could be with our Heavenly Father. I notice you haven't wept as yet. I think you should. We must all weep sometimes, Dolly. It's God's will. I'll pray for you, my child.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Had to go and ask me about Vic not going to church.
I had a dream last night.
Dream, Dory?
That'd be you, Dory. You always have one of your dreams.
Don't worry about Ruth. She doesn't believe in dreams. Tell us, Dory.
I dreamt I saw Matey by a log. Actually, he was having fun.
Go on, Dory.
That Jacko?
No, Dory. Jackson's out searching.
Yeah, of course.
Get some horses up here, quick!
How many blokes you reckon will be helping us, Vic?
Oh, I don't know, Jack.
Be a lot of blokes, Vic?
Hurry up, Kenny.
Reckon there'll be 100 or more?
Oh, reckon be more like 1,000, Cobb.
Reckon those 1,000 people can't see that bloody eagle up there? This is my little mate I'm talking about. I know what that eagle's up there for. Can't we get these people working together?
We hope you're enjoying these nice sunny days. Well, here's a request from June.
Turn it off.
Grandma Murphy and Grandpa...
Listen, killer. I've just walked 200 blokes up that bloody hill you sent us to this morning. When we get there, there's not only me and my 200, but another 400 heading the same bloody way.
We've got to cover ourselves.
Cover ourselves? I didn't tell you about the 100 horsemen coming across the other way. We've crisscrossed that area so many times, I'd be bloody surprised if a rabbit's hiding there. What are you coppers up to? Those people are getting bloody tired.
You listen to me. Me and everyone here is doing our best. You better believe that.
Is that good enough?
Get out.
It's only a lamb. A lamb? Just a bloody lamb, mate. You should know better than that, you silly mug.
Of course I should. Of course I should, Vic. Damn right I should, eh?
You should know young Stephen better than that.
That little fella? My little fella, he's smarter than a pack of eagles. My oath he is.
Of course he is, mate.
My bloody oath.
Come on.
I don't only skylarking with these. Just 3 shots that the boys found. Any questions?
How long are we going to be at it tonight?
Until he's found, that's how long.
I got cows to milk and a tractor to deliver in the morning.
You're not thinking of quitting? No one's quitting.
Now, tonight at 9, we start listening watches. Everyone's clued up. No one talks, no cars or trucks move. Not a sound. Just listening. Everyone from here right across to the sandhills.
We should have been doing that last night.
Then you'll find him tonight, huh?
Go on, killer. Get your name in the paper.
Pete, you stay with the Grills crowd. Vic, you go with the mob from Inverell.
Don't know any of those blokes, killer.
Mate, there's a couple of 1,000 people wandering out there that none of us know.
Constable, about the boy. This is the second night. Not a sign of him.
Give us a lift to Abbey Green, will you?
Sure, killer. I want to check on Jacko.
You won't get anything out of him. At any rate, he doesn't know much about what's going on.
Yeah, he knows a bloody sight more than you do, Grumps.
How come he's running the show? I thought you had a sergeant here. Poor old Freddy doesn't know what to make.
Right, now, everybody, let's get going. Come on. You too, Grumps.
Constable, I'm Paul Harrington, 2UW. I tried to catch you earlier this evening.
What is it you want? No interviews.
I've been talking to some of the locals. The boy, Constable. Or should I ask the sergeant here? The boy, Constable. Are we looking for a body?
What are you talking about?
No, I told you. No interviews.
It's all right, we're not recording. You didn't answer my question. Are we looking for a body?
That's all. I'd watch my tongue if I were you.
It's a fair question. It needs an answer.
Lots of places to hide a body out there.
Take it easy. Take guns out here.
Take it, huh, son? Take it. A lot of stories going around, Jack. We've got to be careful what we say.
I'm aware of that, mate.
You know as well as I do, Jacko wouldn't harm young Stephen.
I'm aware of that, too.
We should have put that reporter right.
Well, I tell you what, mate, why don't you go and put him right? Because I've had enough for one day. Look, keep an eye on the roads. I've got things to do. Take him out, Vic.
Right.
We're here, mate.
Come in for a while, mate.
Jacko?
Yeah, it's us, love.
G'day, Vic.
Is Ruthie still here?
No, Ruth and Davy went home.
Oh, well, I better get going then.
Yeah, righto.
If I hear anything, Cobb, I'll come back and let you know. Thanks.
glad you're home, Jacko. You had tea?
Oh, Mum. It's a fair old bastard.
Never mind, Dad. We'll find him.
Stephen!
The vantage point overlooking the church. Green area 3. Fix your positions as marked. Over. Roger. 01. 05. Fix your position on area 4. Over.
The army.
Hey, Killer, what's all this racket?
Wanted to know which hill to attack first and what the priority target was. Told me we're trying to save a little boy's life, not frighten the hell out of him.
They're only trying to help, mate. People are pouring in from all over the state. There's even a couple of Cessnas up from Melbourne. Even the Boy Scouts are joining.
I'd like to give some of my boys a rest, Jack. Can some of the other groups take over?
None of us are going to get any rest, Harry. If we don't find that little bloke tonight, he's... Roy, you could do me a favour. You could get those bushmen and some of the farmers off my back. You'd be doing the whole show a favour, mate. I reckon to be helping Jacko get his little bloke back.
It's not working, Killer. All this mishmash searching. People are just walking in each other's tracks.
We've got thousands out there combing the scrub trying to find that little bloke. Now, mishmash or whatever, mate, that's what's happening. If we don't find the little bloke tonight, he's a goner. Jacko. Hey, we've just had 200 volunteers come up from Allan in Inverell. We'll find him tonight, mate.
Thanks, Pillar.
I've known Jack O'Day for a long time. He's honest, hard-working. Not his fault things haven't worked out.
Wally, maybe you should talk with Jack. Sort of convince him that what we need is new strategy, new strength. It's not exactly new leadership.
New something. Anything would be better than all this confusion.
You can't undermine the police position without some chaotic results.
All I'll say is the bushmen are sick and tired of people trudging everywhere. I've actually watched people walking into each other.
Now, they weren't locals.
Well, let's get the others organised.
Wally, you're the one to make the move. Cyril's the man to take over.
Hold on, Roy. I'll do me bit, but you can't just up until Jack O'Day is out.
You know every inch of this area. Being my brother has got nothing to do with the need of putting this show on a positive basis.
Roy's right, Cyril. There's a lot of discontent building up. I don't like hurting the poor cow.
But if Jack steps down, you will take over.
If Wally talks to Jack, it's done quietly, no hue and cry. No hue and cry. I can promise you that.
Is again the centre of national attention as the massive search for missing 4-year-old Stephen Walls enters its third day. Some volunteer searchers claim hopes of finding the boy alive are fading, but it is obvious there is a genuine unity of high hope among the local people. The policeman in charge of search operations, Constable Jack O'Day, emphasised to pressmen earlier today that there would be no slackening of search efforts, and volunteers were still arriving at search headquarters. The Gyra policeman looked close to exhaustion when confronted by news teams. He refused to answer specific questions on organisation of the search or comment on reports that some groups of volunteer searchers would be abandoning the search at nightfall.
G'day, Will. Just having a bit of a rest.
It's been hard on you, Jack.
Too bloody right, mate. Too many people. People everywhere. Send 1,000 of them up into those hills. And another 1,000 up here.
Well, that's what we're here for, Jack.
We will.
Yes, Jack. All the bushmen in the area have been thinking you might need a bit of help.
Which means what, Walt?
Well, Jack, with the greatest respect, it's too disorganized out there. Now, we need bushmen. Without their direction, we might never find Stephen. Look, for all you know, that boy might be hiding.
Boy evading 4,000 searches.
That boy's an experienced bush boy. He's been out with his father in the scrub since he could walk. Look, if he's hiding, and this may not be the case, but if he is, we're going to need the advice of someone who knows this area inside out.
Who would that be, Walt?
Cyril Grills.
All right, I'll shift the camp to Fernbrook. Go and get Cyril. I'll call as many as I can in and let them know what's happening. And Wally. Thanks.
Dad wouldn't eat these berries.
I've called all you people in to tell you that the police have decided, due to the circumstances, you bushmen are going to be taking over the search, led by Cyril Grills.
Thanks, Jack. Righto. Well, I won't be doing too much talking.
That'll be a bit of a bloody change.
Wally, I want you to take your horseman up to Long Gully. Scan from Abbey Green to Mount Mitchell. Roy.
Cyril?
Roy, I want you to put all your men in gravel trucks and take them up to Bulwarrel. Help all that crowd up there. Any messages that you have to pass from man to man, you'll have to do it quietly. I know you'll find this hard to believe, but young Stephen could be evading you. All right, fellas. Let's go.
Dory? Dory? Let's get the kids washed up now, eh?
I can't help it, Pat. I keep seeing Matey.
I know, Dory. Let's get the kids ready for bed, eh?
Pat, it's going to be 4 days tomorrow.
We'll step up operations, work in shifts. Got enough backup support to feed any number of searches.
They're starting to drag our feet, but we're with you, Cyril.
Yeah, well, we'll find them all right.
Look, we ought to sit and plan this proper. The last 2 days haven't helped anyone.
Bindai, you should have some idea what the score is.
He's strong and clever. Already double back twice, maybe 3 times.
He's going in circles?
No, he makes his own way. His steps are weaker, but he still runs.
Can he see us?
Hardly likely.
Sometimes. Sometimes he watches.
Haven't accomplished much with our crisscrossing tactics. Boy could be injured, lying somewhere.
Someone should have heard him.
He knows the bush, remember?
But he doesn't know people. Hasn't been beyond the local store.
After 2 nights out here, he won't be heading anywhere.
Look, I know the boy. Most of us do. He's tough. But maybe he's hurt, and he can't cry out.
We're looking under bushes, behind rocks, trees, everywhere.
Not many men would have lasted this long, let alone a 4-year-old kid. Maybe I trained you too well, matey. You've got to show yourself. Don't wait for me, I can't find you, son. Now it's up to you, Stevie. Come out, son. Just come out.
My boy back. You hear me? I want my boy back. You give him back. He's only 4-year-old. Leave him be. Well, what do you want from me? Hey? You can have me now. Right now. Only he comes back. You hear me? Mate, he comes back. You hear me? Please hear me. Please, God, please hear me. Matey! 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 Matey!
Girls,
Hello, Mrs. Dawson.
I don't want to be pessimistic, but your brother said he must be found today.
We've got to have faith, Mrs. Dawson.
I've been praying for him, Mr. Girls.
So have I, Mrs. Dawson. So have I.
Dad, is that you? Dad?
Maintain your speed.
Roy! What is it?
Could be the boys.
Better send for the tracker.
So the boy threw it down here? No wind, no slope? One of the searchers travelled on it?
You read my mind, Jack.
Constable, does this mean that the boy's around here?
No, he's doubled back again.
Probably doesn't know where he's going.
He knows where he's going. And what not to eat.
Eat that, mate, and you'll get stomach rot.
Told you the kid's tough. He's got brains.
That's why he's still out there. Or trying to get home, or looking for Jacko.
Incredible. Could go on like this for days.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Come on, mate, you're out on your feet. Why don't you go home and have a blow for a while?
No, I'm all right.
Look, mate, you're not fair to yourself. Why don't you go home, have a sleep, and look after your missus?
Yeah, go on.
Pick us up in 2 hours' time.
Yeah, right.
This home is a central place of worship for us today. We have come here together as members of God's family. We represent the church. We are the church. God's people alive with the Spirit of God. May we pause a while as we consider the special reasons for our coming here today. We have come to call upon our Heavenly Father to hear our prayers for little Stephen, and to pray that God will give his blessings to the searchers who seek so diligently for the lad, too young to find his own way. May we remind ourselves that while God is almighty, he cannot make a little child into a wise old man in one day. Therefore, he cannot bring Stephen back to us without the help of his people. God bless all those men and women and boys and girls who continue to search for our little brother. Give them courage and confidence and a keen desire to do their best, believing that with thy help, O Lord, all things are possible. Let us pray.
Fan out more. Louis, you take your people the other side of the fence.
Hold it. What? I saw something. Where? See that big log there? I can't see nothing. Come on, Harry, I think we've had enough for one day.
No one's going to hurt you. No one's going to hurt you, son. You said no.
Oh, it's good to see you, son. Jesus, good to see you.
Look at you. Look at you. You're all right. Oh.
I want to go home.
Hey. Yeah, Beauty.
Where's my daddy?
Oh, it's all right, son. Oh, Jesus, there's going to be a happy man. You're going to see Daddy. We're going to take you home to see Daddy.
Your daddy's home. He's at home.
You're going home.
Where's my daddy?
Come on.
I want to go home. I'm hungry.
03 at bypassing area 7. Bypassing area 7.
Hey, Liz, look at this.
Give me a look.
10. This is 20. We have made contact. I repeat, we have made contact. Over.
Roger, 20. I'm coming in on your position.
Been looking for you, Dad.
I've been looking for you too, matey.
From the wild New England ranges came the word one fateful day to every town and village that a boy had lost his way. All the townsfolk quickly gathered and the wild bush horses tossed as they went to search the ranges for a little boy lost. They went out to search the ranges for a little boy lost. A lad of just 4 summers, Stephen Walls, that is his name, and nobody doubts his courage, 'cause he's hardy and he's game. But there's danger in this country that man has seldom crossed, and they wonder if they'll find alive this little boy lost. How they wonder if they'll find alive this little boy lost. Came the night, came the morning, another night, another dawning, and a mother weeps in silence as she kneels before the cross
and prays to God in heaven for her little boy lost.
The little town's deserted, no one walks upon the street, for they comb the wild bush country on 1,000 aching feet. They They searched every hidden path, though his trail they never crossed, and their hopes are slowly fading for this little boy lost. And their hopes are slowly fading for this little boy lost. The blazing sun beat down upon the earth that final day. With heavy hearts they prayed to God above to show the way. When from a scrubby gully came a voice they've ne'er forgot. Where's my daddy, where's my daddy, cried the little boy lost. Where's my daddy, where's my daddy, cried the little boy lost. In the far New England ranges, there's a boy that's known so well. There's a story that the townsfolk and the bushmen often tell, how he fought a rugged country where man has seldom crossed, and a mother's prayers were answered for her little boy lost.